Please don't cry, my darling child. Please don't cry for me. You know it's not your fault that I had to walk away. I did it 'cause I wanted you to be free.
Some new music for us and a new group. I love it when a bunch of guys get together, some seasoned professionals, and they bring out a band. Pleased to say that Copperline and Brad Christmas joins us now. Brad, this sounds like that you guys have just had a load of fun putting this together and you've got a common goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a bit of a, a labour of love and something we've been talking about doing for a long time. You know, we've all sort of been playing together for 10 or 15 years and, we've just sort of been waiting for the right time. We've slowly been sort of gathering songs and, just waiting for the right time to do it when we could all really kind of throw ourselves into it and enjoy the process of, making the album and getting out and playing it. So, yeah, we found the right time we've done it and it's been an absolute blast seeing these songs go from ideas in our head into things that we're playing in front of people.
And of course, with some radio stations, the way they're going right around the major cities, of course, is it's classic hits or it's pop and whatever hip hop that's coming in all over the place. But this movement of the alt country really gives an opportunity for eclectic sounds, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's actually something I think, now that social media has actually sort of helped, people kind of build little communities around music that they like. And that's sort of definitely happened around alt country or Americana or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's great because it's a pretty broad church. It takes in lots of different styles and influences. But there's a really good little scene of artists, and venues willing to put it on, and people willing to sort of get out and see shows. So. Yeah, it's a good time to be making this kind of music, I reckon.
And someone like Shane Nicholson, who throws himself right into it, is handy to have on your side, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when we talked about making an album, we kind of drew up a list of producers we really wanted to work with, and his name was right at the top of the list. And, lucky for us, he said yes. He kind of liked what we were doing and was happy to get involved. So, yeah, I mean, that really took it to the next level. I've always just loved his production sense and his, he sort of values in how he produces music is kind of what we wanted to bring out. He gets keeps a nice kind of human element, I think, in his production.
We're talking to Brad from the band Copperline. Now, the new single at the moment is called Please Don't Cry. Now, please answer me this, Brad. I've just been watching the film clip, showing Darren the film clip again. Is this a true story?
The clown, not so much.
But the song?
There's a true story kind of behind the lyric, I guess. It's a friend of mine I lived with many years ago who was... It sort of become estranged from his family. He'd fallen out with his family and lost contact with his daughter, which he was really sort of regretting and missing sort of having a connection with his daughter and wanting to do anything to rebuild that relationship. So it was just sort of a really touching sentiment, and I wanted to put it in a song. But when we came to make the film clip, I guess it's a pretty melancholy sort of lyric. So we didn't want we sort of wanted to tell the story with the film clip, but not make it too, sad.
Yeah.
So what better way to make it slightly funny than put a clown in it, I guess.
And it was so touching, the little cupcake at the end there, and I just thought, what a beautiful way to end to say, just because you're feeling down and out, there's some love there, whether the people realise who they're loving and they don't love. And I think the song in whole, it is relevant and it's out there and it's happening all the time. And if it gives someone that, insight to maybe
make a call,
be there, make a call or realise their feelings, that it's okay to be out there with them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, while I kind of was inspired by one situation, it's a situation I've come across lots of different times. Yeah, and I'm glad you sort of picked up on that because I want there to be hope, both in the lyric of the song and also the clip. That it's it's a melancholy song, but I want it to end with a note of hope. So I hope that's come across.
The album's called Rusty Fords and Weatherboards, but I get this feeling that you guys just want to get out and tour and play shows.
Yeah, well, that's what we love doing. That's what brought us together. That's what we've been doing for years and years, is being out playing. And And I think that's the most rewarding thing about doing this is actually, you know, you write these songs, but the really rewarding part is seeing how people react to them. So yeah, that's what we absolutely love doing, and it's a real thrill to be able to kind of get out there and be playing these songs that we've written. So yeah, we're hoping to do as much playing as possible.
So Brad, for people at home that want to find out where you're playing, what's the easiest way to do that?
Best place is probably either on our Facebook page. So if you check out Copperline Music on the Facebook page, that has all the updates. We've also got a website, which is just copperline.com.au. So that'll have all the updates of shows. We've got a few things coming up. We're playing at a festival down in Braidwood, just outside Canberra, on this weekend, on the Saturday the 19th, with Amber Lawrence and Brad Cox and a few people like that. And we've just started to book in our first few Tamworth shows. We've got a show on the 18th of January at the Post Office Hotel, and then a show on the 19th. And also on Australia Day, we're going to be playing one of the stages in Tamworth. So, there'll be lots of announcements coming up. Hopefully also getting up there to that beautiful Sunshine State that you guys call home.
Yes, it is beautiful.
In the not-too-distant future.
The band is called Copperline. The album's out now. It's called Rusty Fords and Weatherboards. Make sure you stay tuned to where you can see them around the place. This is called Please Don't Cry.
Please don't cry, my darling child. Please don't cry for me. No, it's not your fault.